Hey guys, your boy Pablo with another stream. I don't know if you guys have seen the last one. This is gonna be coming after the last, part one. I want to make this for the most part keep it in order. So this is part two. Is gonna be coming after part one. I'm gonna keep this short because I don't want this video to be that much longer. But I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. This is part two Hogwarts Legacy. So far it's only been the tutorial and the intro screen, which has been beautiful. That's honestly it. We're just gonna hop into this one. We're just gonna get placed into our houses and do the first mission. That's all we're probably gonna do for this one, for this part two. House selection, just basically get ready with everything. And I think first mission if we have time. And that's gonna be it. But I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. And share the video so more people can see it. And thank you for watching.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Now, this is the type of
Prepare
principals, or
yourself
I
to
guess
meet the
headmasters,
headmaster.
that make you really don't want to go to school, bro. I swear to
Fig,
God.
nice of you to join us.
Sometimes teachers
The
just be
sorting
messing it,
ceremony is
ruining
There were
the learning experience for their students, I swear.
complications.
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Alright, honestly, we know we're not here for school. If we're being 100%, we're not here for the school. We're here to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and
We're here to
grounds.
explore.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
Excuse? I need noise. I
Detect a
need
growing
background
sense of
noise because
ambition,
I got
an
people living here
eagerness
too.
for
So
power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
yes, sir. Give me Slytherin. Yeah, big Slytherin. I wouldn't have chosen any other house anyways. I don't want no other house. Let's see. Like Gryffindor K. Gryffindor K. Hufflepuffs are a bunch of snitches. Ravenclaw is low-key cool, but it's like, you know what's up.
A growing sense of ambition.
Yeah, big Slytherin.
An eagerness for power.
Big Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Come on now. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Like, you cannot tell me that's not cool, bro. Like, what?
Well done.
That's hard, bro.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Speaking of enjoy, if y'all are enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow and turn on notifications so you know when I'm live. And on YouTube, again, like, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe so you can get a new video when I'm live, when I do upload.
The common room.
And turn on the bell because YouTube be bugging sometimes. So turn on the bell so you actually get the notification when I'm live. But let's get into this gameplay. Like I said, this is the second part, so I'm just gonna do. We already did the house. We're just gonna check a bunch of things off a list. We already did the house choosing, right? We're gonna meet up with a bunch of people.
I suppose some introductions are.
Or yeah, we're gonna get introduced with a bunch of people, not meet up, but you know what I mean. We're gonna get introduced with a bunch of people, and I'll see how I feel about that first mission. Because again, I'm not trying to have the video be like an hour long.
Think that again.
So I'll talk to her. Why not?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Alright, I'm gonna be a dickhead to everybody except niggas from my own house. Like, except niggas from my own, like, house, I'm gonna be a dickhead to everyone, right? So,
perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Oh
Speaking of
yeah.
which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before
Nah,
classes.
let me chill. Yeah, let me ask her. Let's see. Ask a bunch of.
Do you have a lot of
questions.
time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Nah,
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice
I
meeting
won't
you.
even lie. Like, chess is mad complicated. Oh, I missed Sebastian. He's all the way. Honestly, I'll talk to Sebastian last since he's like. He's basically the one that teaches you like a lot of like the I guess illegal spells. So I'll talk to him last in season 1, more or less the more like important character here. But no, I was gonna say she's definitely the type of person that actually likes going to school. 100%. She's like type of person that comes to school in the morning and actually be happy.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
You know what I just realized? My hair color is green. And my hair color is green and I'm in Slytherin. I swear I didn't plan it. I was gonna be Slytherin anyways, but I didn't think about that till after I got put in the house. I didn't think about it at all.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Nah, believing... I'm trying to say something wild. Believing someone who can't even see, believing like they saw something is crazy.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year.
I was trying to say, like,
I'm
who you
Sebastian
stepping
Summer.
up to like
Welcome
that?
to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective.
You know, you can't let them know
How
your
did
ass
you
was
and Fig
scared the
manage to
entire
escape?
ride.
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for
Well,
another
of course, I
time.
want to learn
It
all
was
the
good meeting
illegal
you.
spells.
Good
Come
luck
on
tonight.
now, stop it. Like, come on
Is the
now.
new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs. To be honest, anything
All right. I want you if um the audio is different or anything. Like, I need like somebody to tell me that in the comments, because I feel like the oh wait, hold on, what? Oh, I thought he moved. Oh no, okay. But I feel like the audio shifting is like
Good
moving
morning.
weird a little
I
bit.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
But hopefully,
You'll be
like
prepared.
everything
Well,
comes
you
out
are
actually
here.
like
Make the
correct.
most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
Now, what I
It will help you
say,
to
bro,
keep
the
track of what
visuals
you
in
are
this
learning,
game is
so that you master all
actually
that's
nice.
expected
Like,
of a fifth year.
it's like the same.
You would
It's
be
like the
wise
same
to take full
feeling. Hold on, let
advantage
me
of this
let her finish
exceptionally
talking.
valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
All right, like I'm saying, right?
I certainly would have appreciated something like
Okay,
the
so I'm
field guide
saying
when I
like
was a student.
this
Using a
is
guide
giving me
will
the
also
same
train you to be
energy
alert to your
when like
surroundings.
the Spider-Man game came out, like the most recent one. But it's like, well, it depends on when you're watching this. Depends on when you're watching this. But the Spider-Man, like Miles Morales, there we go. Spider-Man Miles Morales is giving me the same like visual, like almost like ASMR that. Well, maybe not ASMR, but that's the same Spider-Man Miles Morales was giving me. It's giving me that same type of vibe, except, you know, a little
Yourself
different.
about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that stand?
Revelio?
And see what details the field guide can provide.
The Kelpie statue. Is it Kelpie? I'm saying Kelpie. I'm not gonna read these all the time. They're just like guide pages of things you should, of things like around the world, and they just get saved. So I'm not reading this whole thing all the time. But yeah, that's how the field guides work. Let's see. Okay, and then yeah, field guide. I see some like field guide pages. Yeah, so this is where everything really is. Like, if you scan like certain things, it'll pop up here. Certain things, like you have to scan like multiple to get like a reward, I think.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more
That's why it's really
opportunities
important to like
now,
spam
inside and outside of the
Revelio, like a lot, because there is literally like things everywhere that are either invisible or like, you know, really difficult to find unless you use Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flute
You can
range
actually
to get
only
around a
find
bit
it
quicker. Your
with
field
Revelio.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I'm trying to get that chest right there. I guess I gotta do this. I gotta click on this? I gotta click on this, don't I?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, I don't think I have the spell to get that yet. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil like the game.
Always something happening here. It's
If
the
I can
heart
help
of the
it.
hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to
You gotta
an
drink
array
some
of
water.
shops and pubs.
Can't
You
forget to
should be able to
hydrate.
find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get a camera, not gonna lie. I don't know where I'm gonna get it set up, but I can't wait to get a camera.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He said not to Satan, and I ain't no snitch, so... What are you talking about? Like...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
What you talking about?
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
If you hear this, this is just this is just my bottle and my water. So this isn't anything. Oh, and it's leaking. Of course.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare
of course, that's it's leaking. We're just gonna leave the bottle to the side.
I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Like, why? Where is our parents at?
I need to get to class myself.
Where's our
Might I
parents
rely
at?
on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
I don't know if they talk again. I haven't played that far into the game, so I don't know if they talk about it in the game or whatever. But like,
And remember to use your
where's our
field
parents
guide.
at?
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me.
And even if they did talk about it in the game, I forgot. But where's our parents at? One,
Come and find me in my classroom
two,
after you've attended both classes today, and and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't no snitch.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're
I
not
ain't
being
no snitch.
entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well,
Big
Professor
P over
Weasley is a
here.
brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Yeah,
Understood,
there's no
Professor?
way the
Good.
headmaster isn't
Now,
evil
as
or
capable as you
something,
are,
right?
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Hey guys, editing Pablo here, and I fucked up on the outro when I tried to record it in the game, so this is gonna be it. This is the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, and comment what game you want me to play next or buy next or whatever, and I'll see what I could do. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to this, you made it this far, definitely comment you're a wizard if you made it this far. Love all y'all consensually. Shout out Tommy. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.